Welcome to the final part of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. We are now moving to the drive-in theater for the third and final time.
The last part.
Once more, we return to the drive-in.
If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and
standing against a power that can pierce time itself,
he doesn't show it. The man has his share of
weaknesses. Perhaps more.
But cowardice is not among them. Yeah, it is. He's a horror novelist. He's scared of a lot of shit.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
And my goodness, it's a new starting point. We actually don't have to talk to Serena first. Okay, so it does take 3 crossbow bolts to kill those guys. My god, they have a lot of health.
He still should have hit you. Because your dodging maneuver there was quite literally, I'm going to duck my head at you and then you're going to strike down.
Ow! You guys almost killed me.
And he still should have struck you too, right in the nads. Your dodging mechanic is, is sloppy at best, Cloud.
I like the dodging mechanic, though.
It's a shame that Alan can't actually use the environment to help him dodge.
You don't really interact with too many objects in the environment. I mean,
you react with a couple of fuse boxes and a coolant plant. That's about it.
There are no ragdoll physics in this game either, except maybe when the enemies die. That doesn't count.
Can't see, too much red on screen.
Yeah, the flare, I gotta, now that you mention it, the flare does make it pretty difficult to actually aim, because you can't see anything. That should have hit me.
Yeah, you clearly mistimed your dodge there. And had he actually stayed low, he would have hit you.
I also highly recommend that you just
stopped attacking halfway through his swing.
I highly recommend that when you face the splitters, that you do not shine your flashlight at them to cause them to split. You're gonna end up using about as much ammo, and you have less enemies to concentrate on.
So, we do get to actually talk to Serena this time, right?
I believe so, yes. I'm positive. Because it was like, okay, she's clearly the sexual interest, not really, more like the fan service for this game. But she's still a character. She's one of only 3 characters besides Alan Wake that we actually interact with, besides Mister Scr-tch. But Mister Scr-tch doesn't count because he sucks and he's a butt munch.
No. Mister Scr-tch totally counts. After all, Mister Scr-tch is Alan.
Where did all of you come from? This really is a nightmare! They're all small guys! Shoot! Shoot for your life!
Ouch. He should have hit you.
Nah. Oh, damn you!
He got his vengeance.
I killed his small, identical twins. There's some instances where enemies will spawn right outside one of those street lights. I believe so, anyway.
Alright, so you do get all of the manuscript pages, right?
Yeah, I got the rest of them in this part.
So, the last, 8 are, around here?
You're never getting out of this, Wake, never!
Well, there's
Don't
5
worry.
more, and
I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Oh, look, multiple chainsaw dudes.
Oh my god. And they're so far away and they walk really slowly. Rue, you small guys, you are the bane of my existence in any game.
You know, just like the spiders from Unreal.
And every time I dodge, I can't reset the crossbow. Now I can concentrate on you guys. Stay back. Stay back. Die.
So that was supposed to be the big epic boss encounter.
No, we haven't seen the boss encounter that everybody has seen coming up to this point.
So we're gonna fight the poltergeist?
No, that was the poltergeist.
But I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Oh, you think you'll send me right back to the beginning, Mister Scr-tch, but little do you know that the credits are coming up right after this part.
Hey, a manuscript page.
Yep. One over there, and one to the south. So, how many do I have left?
3 to go.
Okay, so... Yep. Checkpoint! And I actually didn't die during this playthrough, so the checkpoints don't matter.
You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before.
Yeah, but things keep changing, Scratch, so just like before has no meaning here.
Oh look, there are more dark fountains this time. There's a television I don't feel like turning on. Screw you, Scr-tch. I like the music for this game.
It's interesting.
Very modern. It's like an odd mix of new and classic.
Didn't you already tell us that you're not supposed to be killing the zombies here?
Yeah. I'm not sure if these guys spawn from the fountains. Oh god. Okay, so that guy does have an old Gods of Asgard t-shirt. Damn it. Gotta aim down the sights, man. Aim down the sights. It improves your accuracy in any shooter.
He hadn't even started swinging at you yet, Cloud. Alright, one fountain gone.
And 3 to go. Wait. I think the flashbang.
So, yeah, you're using flashbangs in order to take them down.
Is it? Yeah, that actually works. Oh my god. I think either I just figured that out or that was an accident. But I'm out of flashbang, so I can't do it again. I think I'm out of flares too. So, oh god.
No, you used a flare.
Okay. Boss fight's over. Yay, we did it. Okay.
Wait, that's not a boss fight. That's a structure battle.
Yes. What did you think was gonna happen?
I was hoping we'd actually fight Scratch. That or Poltergeist.
Oh, we'll fight Scr-tch. Sort of.
So this was the penultimate final boss?
This is the... I'm just gonna let the video speak for itself on that one.
Okay.
No.
No, you can't jump up the rocks.
No. I don't even... To be honest, I don't know why they gave Alan a jump in this game. He doesn't really need one.
And the last manuscript page is in the parking lot.
53. 53. Oh, hey, Serena, you're actually here.
Oh, she's actually directly hitting on us.
And one day, I'll buy a stapler. Begone, evil spirits!
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's
Stop
just
playing with the
weird
camera.
now.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I have
A lot
to.
of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness...
Gotta see
it's real fun.
everything. This is the last time we're gonna see any
Just
of
don't
these
want you to
things.
get completely screwed up by
Those
this.
coffee cups.
Might be a little late for
Those
that, to be
red-rimmed
honest.
coffee cups
Yeah,
that are on
well,
both of the
there's
tables. We
degrees.
wouldn't have noticed that
But
otherwise.
you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their
Stack-
light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
To be just to be clear, Alan was not hitting on her. He was saying that because Serena had been touched by the darkness, and Alan has more experience with the darkness than any other person in this universe, that he would be the best person to talk to.
Yes. I get that. But, you know, we're still going to poke fun on the fact that Alan desperately wants some since, you know, he's dead.
Oh, he hasn't had any for the last 2 hours. He's crying for it.
Again, the champion of
See,
light
look, he's
enters
like, what the
final
fuck, man?
trap. The new reality
so tired.
is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Alice's film was in the projector. Oh, that was the last one. I know I chastised this game for saying that Alan is married to Alice, and Alice made this film, and he doesn't remember it. Therefore, Alan's a jerk. But I feel that should have been like the one thing he remembered, was that his wife made this film, and there it is. Look at all this arbitrary nonsense.
Alright. Place the film wheel.
And look, there's no smoke, no shadows rising up from the floor. I think it actually worked this time, but wait, fade to black. Fade to black! Oh.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No!
Yes. Mr. Scr-tch was Tom Riddle this whole time.
You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life!
And that is why you don't stare directly into a film projector.
And that was the boss fight. We won. It was a cutscene boss.
Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
Alright, prepare the gag reflex.
Why?
Because sappy romance, like, just brings out the in people.
Oh.
Aww. What a tender moment. You can clearly see the wedding ring on his left hand. This is right hand, I can't tell.
A man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last.
And then they banged on the beach, because that's what couples
Are
actually
these
do.
actual events or merely a dream?
And that's why it faded to black.
Memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
So Night Springs forth in the next game, right?
Night Springs, what?
Night Springs forth in the next game, right?
As in the verb to spring?
Yes.
I hope so. Look at all these Scandinavian names.
Complete with Ammersans or whatever the fuck, however the hell you pronounce that particular vowel.
Virajankova.
Alright, so after watching this game, I feel that it's actually lacking in a lot of content, honestly.
Care to expound upon that?
Well, it's an interesting story, done pretty poorly, honestly, and the amount and the enemy variety is definitely lacking. Even though there's a good amount of weapons, a lot of them feel pretty much the same, and there's not really much else that you can do. There's no real point to explore, safe to get the manuscript pages, and you never bothered to actually read into the manuscript pages to tell us more about Alan. So, really, Alan on his own is a decent character, but he doesn't do all that much. None of the other characters are actually all that important. It feels as though it's pretty much a rush job.
Oh, I do. Okay, I see your point. So you would assume that this game was rushed out the door.
Maybe not rushed out the door per se, but it wasn't given a lot of development time.
In my opinion, like I understand your point. The game is severely lacking in a lot of departments, especially the graphics. It appears that this game put all of its resources into making right the things that they needed to get right. The combat system, the dodging, the lighting effects, the shadow effects, the enemy spawning. This game has some very advanced mechanics working in the background, but everything else is on painfully clear display, especially the things that are lacking. Does that make any sense?
Kind of.
Like, this game, this is a good game, okay? If you have Xbox Live, if you have access to this game, I suggest you buy it, you download the full game, try it out for yourself, play through the whole thing. It's a couple hours worth of content. I mean, this was about like a $15 purchase on Xbox Live, so I mean, if it's still available, check it out. It's an episode. It's like a TV episode. It's like, it's on for a little while. You enjoy it while it lasts, and then when it's over, you go to something else.
Yeah, but TV episodes don't cost $15. I will say that I actually disagree when you say the graphics are bad. I thought the graphics in this were actually pretty good. I especially liked a lot of the effort that they put into the ending scene.
Oh,
but,
no, the real life cinematics are fantastic.
Yeah. I didn't actually find that the graphics outside the cinematics to be all that different / all that bad. I mean, sure, there's a couple of iffy textures here and there, but it seemed to work fine by me, so.
I'd say what's the biggest complaint I have with the graphics are the character models, the NPC models rather, because if you've noticed during the cutscenes, they're very snappy. Like when they're done talking, they snap into a posture.
Alan Wake's journey through the night will continue in Alan Wake's Night Springs Forth.
You know what? I mean, they got the formula ready for another game. I'm ready for another Alan Wake.
Hey, Barry.
Did you roll off the bed, Barry?
And that ends Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Yep. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see ya.